God damn. What happened to you, Skip Holtz? Tell you what, I didn't know you that well, okay? So don't take this personally. You seem like a decent kid. But the fact that your face is fucking like vanishing and fat, and you're how young? Stevia up now, Mega. It could save your dad's legacy. Seriously. Question, Skipper. The fact that you actually saw the field at Notre Dame, did you feel maybe a tad bit guilty because your dad was the coach and that was an abomination to all the high school All-Americans that got recruited to play there? And question, dog, not trying to alienate, just a little glimpse of the future. Did your dad playing you, a subpar athlete, cost Notre Dame any games? Fact, he gave Joe Pa his national championship by playing Tom Galloway, a Rudy Scrub athletic guy at best, okay? Genetically, fucking, no offense, Tom Galloway, but so you don't sentence your children to a fucking future trapped in a physical frame like their daddy, you should talk to me later, dog, and I'll hook you guys up with a fucking deposit, you know? Fact, not fiction. He was too slow, and he clipped, and Tim Brown's touchdown gets called back, and Joe Pa wins his only national championship, okay? And fact, we lost the Texas A&M game because basically your dad was like throwing it and shit, you know, playing John Foley at defensive tackle when John was hurt like the entire year, rarely practiced if ever, and could bench maybe like less than 200 pounds, dog. I mean, seriously. And he's starting John at defensive tackle against a guy, I think he was a first-team All-American for Texas A&M. So, was your dad really trying to win the game, Skipper? And in fact, what is your dad's response going to be down the road when stevia being a superior stimulant to cocaine? Yeah, that's a huge discovery, okay? I mean, the fact that stevia has been around for how long, it's been right in front of our faces, and no one figured it out. Kind of like Dan Quinn upgrading the Kama Sutra, Skip. Seriously, what you should do if you are married, yeah, I hope so, for your sake. And if you're not, dog, stevia would like make you lean and rip in blazing speed. It would up your dating quotient, okay? But what you should do, Skip, or have one of your players do the following, okay? If they actually like you and they give a shit about you, play the violin, dog, okay? Kama Sutra upgrade, pretend a G-spot is the yin and the yang, press on both dots, your fingers will feel each other, find that spot, touch tips, violin, action, clitoral stimulation, 1 to 2 orgasms per minute for even 2 hours has been played. So Skip, question, when it comes out down the road, okay, that I've discovered 2 global worthy miracles, okay, fact, who are we going to blame for all the deaths that stevia could have saved? Is it going to be, fuck, oh my God, man, look at, I mean, this is Russ Purnell. When I first met you, you were Hollywood handsome, man. And that's as straight as it gets from one guy to another. Fact, not fiction. You're a embarrassing, fat, fucking piece of shit. And what I'm saying is if you get me a job, I'm at USC, and I never run across that fucking maniacal Lucifer Lou Holtz. Yeah, no shit. And let's see, is it Lou Holtz's fault? Skip Holtz, okay? Let's see, Lou Holtz. Yep, I've seen that very same crazed look upon his face, Your Honor, right before he was about to attack Tony Rice. It shocked us all. We couldn't believe what a lunatic this little motherfucker was and shit. And here I am thinking, I'm about done with football, man. You know, getting fired for the fucking play. Yeah, yeah, it's like this. That maniacal little guy, Skip Holtz, when he kicked me out the team, told me that I had the ability to be an All-American. Dan, you got the ability to be an All-American. Just not doing the little things that it takes to be a football player at Notre Dame. So what I'm going to do is kick you off the team, make room for Frank Stamps because we got to kick Figs out of his true position, rush in, put him at drop-in. Yes, you could play it, but, you know, I'm going to tell you that you don't have the ability to play when you come back to play football. And that's when we had that little 35-minute meeting or so. Everybody else was getting, 5 minutes tops, Lou. And people will laugh their asses off in America down the road when a movie's recreated about what I said, Lou. Fact, not fiction. Your legacy is fucking toast. You should have let it go, Lou. Alright? Yeah, big deal. They didn't even mention my name because you put a gag order, alright? If 41 does anything spectacular, fucking don't mention his name. And then when I did it, okay, you should have just said, fuck it, I'm going to demote him down the road for some other bullshit. But to fire me for making this play? Yeah, it's too bad Judge Judy wouldn't take this in court, dog. Because what I'm saying, Lou Holtz, is now that I've discovered stevia cures, alright? And what you should do, oh yeah, Your Honor, I've seen that, straight up. I've seen that motherfucker go crazy and attack Migas, Nymiga, crazy. Almost like he was a plantation owner, okay? It's a damn good thing he didn't have a whip. But he ruined Tony Rice's confidence, and that kid went from, for sure, first round draft pick NFL to a CFL bust. Yeah. And Skipper, what you should do is listen to what Diego Sanchez has to say, okay? And then fast forward to about 2:51. That'll do it right there. And yeah, that right there, okay? That's the future. It's actually going to get America out of debt, going to make me rich. The stuff on the bottom, Skipper, it acts like the fountain of youth, okay? It vanished 62 pounds and 6 breast tumors in 4 months from my uncle. It brought a cancerous cat that was about to be put to sleep back into perfect health, straight up. Yeah, bottle that up and sell it, and I will have, it's not like I don't have the ammunition legally, okay, by telling the truth about your dad to stew him, okay? I mean, fry his fucking legacy, dog. You think what happened to Joe Pa was bad? He's dead. He doesn't have to go through it. Feel me? Your dad is a fucking monster, okay? And fact, not fiction, getting all that stuff out that floats, alright, causes the stuff on the bottom to make it so I can sit on my ass and eat like a fucking pig, Skip Holtz. You know, I'm damn near fucking, I'm borderline ripped, dog. I mean, not ripped, but borderline chiseled, you know, single digit body fat. I'm not even trying. And as soon as that catches on, I'm going to get really fucking popular. Fact, not fiction. So, yes, I've seen your dad attack players, okay? Woody Hayes got fired for much less than your dad ever did, okay? And what I'm saying is, if the truth got out about your dad, okay, about what went on at Notre Dame, he's not going to look good, dog. Straight up, okay? And what I'm saying is that if Russ Purnell drank stevia water, lemonade, iced tea, coffee all day, yeah, his fat ass is going to shit up a storm, and then it's going to vanish all the fat on his body, and people will be like, wow, and he can pay it forward, and then I won't use money to attack him. Straight up. Done. When I'm rich, if he had any designs on like future happiness, he can base them base him. What the fuck was that? Basically, kiss my fucking ass, because I'll buy up all the property around him, put in people that hate him. We'll go to Indianapolis. There's a lot of people out there that can't fucking stand him, hate his guts, just because he was a failure as a coach or what. Anyways, yeah, won't be hard, and he could so easily not only go lean and fucking ripped and look like that debonair handsome guy that lied and recruited me. Yeah. And that fortune that's going to actively and legally destroy him could retire him, man. Make him rich. Seriously. And, yeah, so who should get blamed for firing me, Skip Holtz, for making what some people say is the greatest stop in the history of the game, or at least at Notre Dame Stadium, okay? And, fact, was your dad gambling, okay? Was he playing the point spread, or just being a vicious member of the old boy network and holding who could have been the best linebacker that ever was, dog, at Notre Dame? Fact, not fiction. That kid right there, Skip, your dad probably never lets you practice against me, homie. Fact, not fiction. They could put jets on his feet. He was wrecking motherfuckers in hitting drills. He was making the play. He was having guys like Cedric Figueroa come back from San Diego say, you know what? You're better than everybody that I play with, but Holtz hates you. So what you got to do is go up to the CFL, wreck it, and then come back down. And you want to know, Skip, what I said? Fuck football. I would have motherfuckers like Holtz and others killed. Ass figs, and then pay it forward and save your dad's legacy. Nymega.